Well, Graham, that was a grim old night, wasn't it?
Yes, something that you can't see coming when things are going along fairly comfortably. But a horror show first half that you couldn't retrieve. The game was lost at 3-0. Obviously you showed a bit of pride, a little bit of spark second half, but then we continued to shoot ourselves in the foot, which we did all night, and were thoroughly beaten in a very disappointing performance. And I can only apologise to the supporters, for that performance and having travelled all this way.
Defensively, we've looked so strong this season. What do you think went wrong tonight? Because all their goals were from really bad defensive errors, weren't they?
They were, and sometimes you can get that in football. As you say, we're only humans, and to back the boys up, they've been good this season at the back, and solid and dependable and reliable and assured. But tonight, they're all over the place, and yes, the elements played their part, and we just couldn't cope. We couldn't cope with the elements, and once we conceded the first goal, we panicked. Instead of reshaping and keeping calm and slowing the game down, we panicked, and things went from bad to worse.
And we seemed to start very, very slowly tonight and seemed to be way off the pace. Was that complacency because Bath had their FA Cup game on Saturday? What do you think the reason
It certainly wasn't complacency, because they were told before the game to start fast and to start quick, and really to catch hopefully a team out that may be coming from a cup excellent Saturday, feeling a little bit sorry for themselves and maybe a little bit leg heavy. But looking at it, it looked like we were leg heavy, and they were quick, they were sharp, they were first to the ball, they showed more hunger than us. Why that was, I can't put my finger on it, because the boys were fully prepared and ready for the game, and ready to start quick, having started slowly in the previous two games. But looking back over the whole season, we have started games quickly majority of the time. In recent weeks we haven't, and again tonight we haven't, and tonight it's cost us.
You obviously changed things quite dramatically at half-time and brought on the two Palace boys and Aswad at the back. And do you think that changed things a bit for us in the second half?
It was always going to help a little bit, because one, we had the strong wind with us, and obviously put a bit more strike power through up front and gun ho. It's going to have that effect. Yes, there was a case where I could have been ruthless and done it first half within 10-15 minutes of the game, and I did consider it, but I thought that the boys who put that poor performance in first half were responsible for that, and I made them suffer and see it out to the first half before I made those changes.
And do you think that the new boys did enough perhaps to force themselves into the reckoning for Saturday?
Well, I was very, very pleased with Matthew Wright. I mean, he showed qualities, that we've lacked this season in that area. He led the line fantastically. He won his headers. He got the ball. He gave it back to us. He made intelligent runs. He did very, very well. I was very, very pleased with what I saw from that. He looks, a boy with a bright future, and he's put himself in the frame for selection for this weekend. Penny was a little bit quieter and not as explosive as he was, but obviously we know his qualities. But yes, I mean, both of them, we brought them here to play football. We haven't brought them in to put them on the bench every week. But obviously, when they first come here, I don't want to put the whole world on their shoulders and make them, and heap pressure on them and say, you've got to do it for us and you've got to score goals for us. That's not right. But, obviously from what we've seen, a little bit we've seen from both are good players, and both will do very well for us.
Turning now to Saturday, obviously another tough game coming up, but perhaps an opportunity to rectify things quickly.
Yes, they're all tough. We know that. There's no easy game. The beauty of this game is that, when you have a performance like that, you can analyse it too much, and what we've got to do is really just forget about it, really bounce back, and football gives us this great chance where a game comes along in a few days' time in order to do that, and we've got to make sure that the points we've lost tonight, we've got to try and go and regain them with a strong performance on Saturday.
Lovely, thanks very much, Graham. Have a safe journey home.
Thank you.